Welcome to the Big Success Show. Today, the key to success in 4 words.
Big Success with the Professor and Mary-Lynn.
We're doing this show today as a reminder to the two of us, and we hope it helps you too. Hi, I'm George Kruger, a.k.a. the Professor.
And I'm Mary-Lynn. So what is the key to success? Well, we've got to boil down to 4 little words. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
That's
we've proven you can count now, Mary-Lynn.
Anyway, so we hope that this helps you. And what George said about reminding us, I mean, it's only 4 words. How can you forget? But sometimes the simplest things are hard to remember. So what's the key to success? What are these 4 words, Professor?
The key to success is, count them out, focused, consistent, daily activity.
Wow. There you go.
That's it, right there.
That is short, sweet, and to the point.
Thank you. That's right. That's right. Activity is required to reach big success. And specifically, the 3 activities we're talking about here, focused, consistent, daily activity.
So we're going to dive into each one of these activities to talk about them a little further. So focused is the first one.
The first comment that we want to make about this is really, really important to understand, and I think it's often so missed. Busy does not equal successful.
What?
Yes. Hard work alone won't get you anything but tired.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
The point here is you have to get results, right? You get the results you want by focusing on activities that move you to the next level. And you have to realize that in order to get results, you have to stop doing everything else. If you want to get the results like on this one specific thing, you got to stop doing everything else.
Because that tends to be something that we as humans will do for procrastination. I've got this big project to do. I'm having a hard time getting it all done. So I'm going to go work on this thing over here that has absolutely nothing to do with the big project. And I feel good because I'm doing something.
Right.
But I'm not doing the right thing.
Right. Or maybe I'm spending an inordinate amount of time developing a spreadsheet or creating a filing system, and there are more important things that need to be done. These are things you constantly got to guard against because there's a tremendous opportunity cost to wasting time.
Whoa, that was a big professor word, opportunity cost.
Yes, that's right.
What do you mean there?
We kind of just talked about this, and I'm using the spreadsheet example because I would be prone to be the person who's getting all caught up in the Excel spreadsheet.
I've seen you put together some fancy spreadsheets.
But the thing is, if that spreadsheet, it doesn't necessarily need to be perfected. It doesn't need to be to the nth degree of just, boy, this is a beautiful looking piece of work, right? This is a work of art. But meantime, I've got I need to be talking to customers. I need to be finding out what my customers want. I need to be hiring employees. There's all kinds of things that maybe
there's this big project over here.
Yes, and so
that really needs your time and effort and perfection.
Exactly right. So the whole thing to understand here is that you can't get the time back, right? I mean, unfortunately, we can get money back. We can't get time back. You're always going to be a step behind where you could have been, and that's why it is so very important to focus your activity on those things that are going to move you forward, move you up the fastest.
Our second activity to reach big success is consistency. You have to be consistent with your work.
I think this is perhaps the most underrated of these 3. You're passionate about what you do, but here's the thing. Passion is overrated, we believe.
Well, you can't be really passionate about being in business one day and then the next day be really passionate about golf.
Yes. Or spreadsheets.
Or spreadsheets, right.
But let's face it, there are days when, the juices just aren't there, right? You just don't feel it. You don't feel like doing it. And it's easy when you're your own boss, it's easy to coast for a short time, right? I mean, nobody's standing there saying, hey, you didn't get this thing done on time.
That's true. You generally don't fire yourself, although you could.
Yes, you could. But what we're really trying to say here is on today, off tomorrow, it leads to nowhere. You got to operate at 100% every single day.
And we're not saying don't be human, don't take a day off. I mean, you have to do that or you're going to have to burn out. But make sure you do take a day off. Make sure you do have vacations where you can golf. Or make sure you do have a Saturday afternoon where you can work on spreadsheets and have fun with that. But, but the days that are scheduled for work, you work, and you do that consistently.
The key thing here is momentum, and momentum is a powerful force that can work for you or against you. So to get it working for you, pick one important thing on your to-do list. Make it something somewhat simple and quick, and get it done. Then pick another one. Check it off. Next, get away from your desk for a few minutes. Stretch. Do some calisthenics. Here I'm doing jumping jacks, but I'm sitting in a chair. but like just some kind of activity that gets you away from your desk, away from screens, away from the computer. And then when you come back to it, you're going to be ready to continue pursuing big success.
Right. One of the things that we do to help us with consistency is we go for walks. We go for a walk every day. That's good for our health, but it's also good for our minds. And when we come back, we get back to work, and it's just getting away from the computer, getting away from work, and just getting that walk in really makes a big difference.
At least for us, it's really hard to schedule that at the same time every day just because of the way our business works. But what we do is the evening before, the day of, we pretty much every single day, one of the first things we communicate with each other is, okay, what time are we going for our walk?
Yeah, what time are we going tomorrow? And so, it's really good, and it's really important to help us with our consistency. Now we're going on to our third activity to reach big success, and that is to win daily. That sounds it sounds like a lottery game. Win daily.
Win daily, or
scratch off card.
Sports,
Woohoo!
I think it's a sportscaster. Win daily.
Oh yeah, there you go. Win big.
Yes, there you go. That's right.
Anyway,
so you can be a big success today. In fact, you must be a big success today. We win this whole thing. And I mean, these are closely related concepts, as you can tell. But you win one day at a time. Big success doesn't just happen. You make it happen. You make it happen today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Focused, consistent, daily activity creates positive momentum. Positive momentum compounds over time into big success.
For more motivation and inspiration for your big success, join our community by signing up for our weekly newsletter. We'd love to have you join us, and we thank you so much for listening to our show today. Until next time,
here's to your big success.
Find big success at biggsuccess.com.